Hey everyone, so there's some very bullish news today from the Binance CEO to the SHIBA INU holders. I'm not in charge of listing, but Binance should list, and one of the coins that we're talking for such a long time is Leash. Now, if you don't know what Leash is, you should seriously read the wolf paper, but I'm just gonna be quickly explaining this to you. Be sure to drop a like, by the way. Thank you so much for the support. What we're seeing so far is Binance already listed SHIBA INU 2 days after Elon Musk mentioned it on the TV. The most important thing we have is that Leash is seriously undervalued, and Binance is always looking for new coins to list. Now, Leash being so undervalued, it's not even on crypto.com, it's not on Binance yet, it's not on any of the big exchanges, which is limiting its time to get listed. So what you have to do is be sure to like this video only so others can see this. And the second thing you should do is actually retweet to the Binance CEO that they should list to Leash. It's so simple. It's super simple. A lot of people are not aware of that. They're looking for a lot of new coins to list. Always and always will be. The most important thing is I'm pretty sure they're going to be talking with Binance, making it compatible with SHIBA swap so far. I think it's only Coinbase so far. I'm not sure. But what we can see here, dang, I have to agree. Let's make Binance small, decentralized, and make DeFi, BCC, BNB bigger. So if we check over here, legitimate centralized exchanges spot volume declined by 56% to 958 NN. This is the first time since January that we dropped below 1 trillion. Notable market share, Binance at 70%, Coinbase at 8%, FTX advanced to third spot with 4.2%, and Kraken at 4.1%. So Binance is dominating. And since Binance is listing SHIB, or already has, and Coinbase is the other big thing, I think it's very important to know that there's a big demand for decentralized exchanges. So decentralized exchanges are those owned by no one. These are, for example, SHIBA Swap. And for such a big demand like SHIBA Swap and Pancake Swap, I think the next important thing is that Binance and Coinbase are not going to be having any competition of that. They're going to be supporting SHIB in the future. They're going to be supporting SHIBA Swap because, simply put, if they allow staking, which I hope they do, is the most important thing, because if people stake from Binance, they get rewards on SHIBA Swap, and if they get rewards from SHIBA Swap, they're going to be buying even more coins, and they're going to be getting that passive income. They're going to be getting that 0.1% transaction fee reward, and we're going to be minting that bone, and it's seriously going to increase in the future. Right now, Binance is simply massive, and seeing that, a lot of people are really excited about this. A lot of people are supporting Binance, and let's be honest, you probably most likely bought either from Binance, either from Coinbase, or you had some leftover Ethereum to purchase SHIB. And I think it's very important to know that with these leading exchanges, if they keep supporting SHIB and its decentralization, its community, we're going to be seeing big growth because they have a lot of funding. And not only are they doing their own thing, their own NFTs, their own launches, their own drops, they're also supporting coins who are trending, coins which are very popular. And I think in the future, Binance CEO could plan up to do something with SHIB. Now, this is just speculation at the moment. Obviously, I do have that intent to tell you, but lots of FUD, lots of problems to solve, lots of opportunity. And I think he's referencing the crypto market in general. A lot of people don't know what this means. So a lot of crypto enthusiasts and SHIB holders stumbled upon this. And it definitely does tell you that there's a lot of FUD for SHIBA INU as well. Not only for Bitcoin, but there's also a lot of problems to solve. So SHIBA INU has a big and shows a big demand that people want a fully decentralized community. So what exactly this means? They want a community where one day no rug pulls happen, where people feel like they're a part of something, they're part of a movement, they're part of an ecosystem, and there's also big demand for ecosystem right now. So what I'm seeing so far is there's so much opportunity for SHIBA INU to grow, and I'm really excited for this one to see what's up next for SHIBA. Right now, there's so many things SHIBA INU has to release. That's true. They have to release SHI. So basically its own stable currency. They have to release their own NFTs, or basically have to support people who release NFTs. They have to support basically SHIBA swap. They have to make their own treat token. They have to implement the bone token seriously, and they have to add many more uses. But over time, and development takes years. Dogecoin needed years before it picked up by Elon Musk. And I think the same thing is happening for Binance. Binance, actually it grew pretty fast. But if we look at Shiba Inu right now, it's very early. It's 3 months in, and that's just the beginning of the growth stages. So you do not realize how early yet you are. If we check here, he also supports the communities, and that's something I pretty much like. Hopefully in the future, he tweets about the most trending coins, which is always and will be SHIB. SHIB is now one of the most trending coins for a long time. And if we check over here, apes strong together. And basically, we are sort of apes. I think he's referring to AMC and basically apes strong together. Basically, that we're a community. Crypto is still very, very early right now. And a lot of people don't realize that as a part of a community, this is either for Dogecoin, this is either for Effect token, this is either for Baby Doge, this is either for Shiba Inu. And I think that's a very important thing people don't realize. But the next bigger thing that he pointed out, that was fast. CoinMarketCap ranks legal tender countries. Go have a look. And this is a pretty good indicator if CoinMarketCap lists this, that they might be expecting that more countries are going to be adopting Bitcoin. So right now, only El Salvador is up for it. Only El Salvador is accepting Bitcoin, but other countries are looking into this as well. And while it might take time, this is a pretty good indicator that we're going to get picked up more and more. So if Leash gets on Binance, if Leash gets on basically all on the bigger exchanges like Coinbase and not only on Uniswap, I think that's the next big thing we're going to be seeing, the big growth for Bitcoin to go to 100K. So if we check El Salvador over here, it's going to be listed on, I think, on September, around September. They haven't announced the date yet, but predict next country and region, and people are basically predicting here what is going to be the next country that accepts Bitcoin, or basically cryptocurrency overall. So one of them is Paraguay and the next one is Venezuela, and I think this is huge. 2-3 countries actually making crypto legal and making it as a legal tender is just massive news, and people would be laughing at you in 2012 if you talked about Bitcoin. Seriously, they would call you a nerd. But look who's laughing now. Now we have like 2 to 3 countries in the future possibly actually doing something for the greater good. So it's impossible to delete the technology innovation, and same is happening for SHIB. SHIB is always evolving. There are ideas in people's heads. The earlier embrace it, it's better. And he's, the /Bitcoin, but I think this also applies to Shiba Inu over here. I think it's very important to know that Bitcoin and Shiba Inu still have a lot of potential for growth. Shiba Inu still, as I said previously, having much more updates than before. Stay grounded, do the right thing, build, and this is probably to the developers. What are we doing poorly on? How should we improve? And if you did not know, the most important thing is the community and how you are respected by an exchange. And Shiba Inu has made it pretty clear. If they do not regulate by our list, if they do not play by our rules, and they allow us to stake through their exchange, if they do not allow us to play by our token economics, we will be adding them on the blacklist. So instead of them having a whitelist for exchanges, they're going to be having a blacklist, which is, which exchanges they're not going to allow to have Shiba swap on, and all of those big coins that they have a lot of plans for in the future. And this tells you that crypto actually has way more plans than you might expect, especially Shiba Inu. If, they say no to Robinhood, for example, how crazy that would be. Robinhood says, hey, we want to list Shiba Inu, but we do not want to do it by your token economics. People will not be able to stake for a swap. And basically Shiba Inu says, no, we're good, thanks. And that's what's really important, the power to choose which exchange you want to be on. So if we check over here, build an and build. For those who have been following, supporting us, we don't know and engage in debate fights. We focus on solving problems, and we will. As always, thank you for your trust and support. We'll continue to grow together. So definitely something strong right now from what I'm seeing. If you do not understand something, you're easily influenced by other people's opinions. If you understand that, you will have your own opinions. And I think a lot of people don't realize, and those who are calling Shiba Inu a scam right now, is that Shiba Inu has way more potential than people expect. People do not like that a meme coin is growing so fast at this rate. People are calling it a bad coin, obviously the word I'm not allowed to use, but it tells you that Shiba Inu has way more potential than people expect. But when it rises up in value, they get angry and they start spreading FUD from what I'm seeing. So if we check over here, another thing, people worried about Bitcoin here so far. Basically, no, there's nothing to be worried about. I think Bitcoin will go back. We have to remember, Doge, still Doge killer, basically leash. I think it will be rebranded at some point because Shiba Inu is not a Doge killer anymore. But if leash gets listed on Binance, imagine the price go up, go stonks. And SHIB still being one of the strongest, top number 4 top trending 10 trending tokens in America. And we want SHIB on Coinbase Pro if Coinbase Pro plays by our rules, if it lists on the swap. So I think the Binance CEO has made a great message to the Shiba Inu holders. Definitely do leave a like, and maybe we get listed and maybe we get the leash on there. And I really am hoping that happens. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Peace.